It's the first Taco Tuesday of the 2025 campaign as the Morehead City Fish Tacos welcome the Holly Springs Salamanders in what is set to be a pair of high-powered offenses scoring off tonight here at The Rock. Trey Keenis joined alongside Lance Williams and Christian Doms, getting you set for the second home game of the Fish Tacos campaign. And Lance, kicking things off, this is a tale of two teams, starting with the home team, Morehead City, getting off to a hot offensive start and struggled on Saturday night against Peninsula. What stood out to you about that contest?
Well, Peninsula set the tone early with that 3-run first inning, and then at the plate, Morehead City, they kind of struggled. There was the time in the top of the third. They had the bases loaded, and then there was a rain delay. That might have kind of shifted the momentum, but then there were other times in that game. Two left on base again. Leaving runners on base, it's a struggle, and hopefully the Fish Tacos can change that tonight.
And while the outing on Saturday wasn't to the pleasure of head coach Sam Carroll, the Marlins got off to a hot start through their first two outings, having 20 hits and 18 runs. So, Christian, going back to those first two games, how was Morehead City able to find success on the offensive side?
Well, in those first two games, the small ball was what was really working for them. But then, you go up against a team like Peninsula with a really solid pitching staff. You think back to a guy like Anthony Roscoe in particular, did a good job of getting that fastball, putting the Marlins behind in the count early. So key for success tonight might be to try and get ahead in the count, be a bit more patient at the plate. That was what was working in the first two games, and hopefully that can continue tonight.
And while we might have all the answers, whether you guys agree or disagree with that, we're going to go further in depth as Lance was able to sit down with Marlins hitting coach Jalen Mack.
Lance Williams here with hitting coach Jalen Mack. Jalen, first year here in Morehead City. You're a North Carolina guy, but how's this town been for you?
I love the beach town. It's a great feel. Everything's 10 minutes away from each other, so I love the town.
So last few seasons at Coker University in South Carolina, standout hitter, now as the hitting coach. What has that transition been from player to coach for you?
For me, it's been a little different. Obviously, playing every day is a little different. The preparation and showing up early, getting your hacks in is really different. Now I'm just trying to make sure my BP is on point. But on a serious note, just getting the guys ready to go for their games. Obviously, everybody's trying to get reps in, but just getting the guys game ready, it's a little different than making sure you're game ready.
The offense was red hot in the opening game at Wilmington. Very good. The home opener here that unfortunately got postponed. But then Peninsula on Saturday, just 1 run, 6 hits. What are you guys trying to look to improve upon today against Holly Springs?
Well, we're not panicking. There's no panic over here, and there's no panic in that locker room. We just had some hits. We couldn't string them together. Maybe tonight some more two-out hits that, some clutch hitting, push across a couple more runs.
Clutch hitting. I'm excited. Fish Tacos tonight. Are you excited for the alter ego?
I actually love the Fish Taco uniforms. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. That's Jalen Mack, Fish Tacos versus Salamanders.
Appreciate the time from hitting coach Jalen Mack. Moving over to the defensive side of things, Christian, Marlins, similar to their offensive showing through these first 3 outings, really hot through the first 2 and struggled in the last one Saturday against Peninsula. What is Morehead City looking to do to get back out on top in tonight's contest against the Salamanders?
Well, yeah, going back to that game against Peninsula, the Pilots did a really good job of getting in the lead early, 4-0 after just 2 innings. And that was a result of them just fouling off pitches and really making the Marlins work for each one of those outs. But tonight, the Salamanders have a really tough matchup on the mound. Ian Korn from Seton Hill University was the PSAC Pitcher of the Year in Division II just this past season. You talk about a guy with a 5-pitch arsenal, can get that fastball up to the mid-90s. Really is going to be an exciting start on the mound tonight for Ian Korn.
Korn looking to add to the depth that is the Morehead City pitching rotation. We were fortunate enough once again to sit down with pitching coach Peyton Atkinson.
Christian Doms here with Marlins pitching head coach Peyton Atkinson. Peyton, this is your first summer as a coach. What has it been like so far?
It's been really good. It's different than playing. Obviously, it's you got to look at the game a little bit different, and you have a lot more on your plate, keeping guys healthy, getting here early, but I love it.
You spent the past 2 summers in Macon pitching over there. So now your first summer with the Marlins, how has that prepared you for another season in the CPL?
It was great. The CPL, you obviously play a lot of games. You travel a lot. So being in Macon, too, you have long bus rides all the time. So it makes it easier here when you come and you have a 2-hour bus ride to like Wilmington, so it makes it easy.
Yeah, and tonight on the bump getting the start is Ian Korn. He had one of the best seasons in Division II this past year at Seton Hill. What have you seen from him so far in practice, and what can we expect from him tonight on the mound?
He's a really good arm, really talented. He is in the portal right now and has a lot of big opportunities coming up for him, which is good. But, yeah, he looks really good.
And going tonight against Holly Springs, the team on the other side for you guys, one of the best offenses in the league so far. They've ranked near the top in a lot of hitting categories. So what are you telling your crew tonight on the mound to kind of get ready for the Salamanders starting lineup?
Just fill up the zone, compete, and if you fill it up, just let your defense do the work, and we'll be good.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate the time once again from Peyton Atkinson as well as hitting coach Jalen Mack. First pitch is scheduled for 6:30 on Flow Sports.